This is the East Park Podcast. We in first place, then mother shows in last. Got the question of the week coming at you fast. Alcohol on deck, pour me up a glass. We be sounding pretty funny. Laugh until you cramping, you can feel it in your tummy. Shows every week, gotta keep them on deck. Talking hella trash, but with all due respect. We got Kai, Zay, and Chad. Get into the topics like they're getting into the bag. Thank you for your time. Now please sit back and relax. The show's about to start. Turn the volume to the max. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
Hi guys.
What is poppin', y'all?
Hello.
How's it been?
We got a lot of shit to talk about. A lot of shit to talk about.
Been quite the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a crazy ass week, dude.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
And the
Drum
one,
roll, please.
the only Chad.
The fucking intro of intro.
That was good. That was
Sipping on some passion fruit and coconut.
To be honest with you, I
Melody.
don't even know what the fuck episode this is. So
good. 56.
50, I think it's 57. Pretty sure it's 57.
Is this
Did you ever look
57
at
or
it?
58?
What?
It might be one of those.
I don't know. Where can
So,
I find out?
I gotta figure out what something's going on because our episodes haven't been uploading.
What?
Yeah. So apparently a few of them haven't.
Onto YouTube?
No, on the Libsyn.
On the Libsyn, really? Are we
Yeah.
out? We out of space, maybe?
No,
No, we're not.
no.
Interesting.
I gotta dive into that. So after this episode, when I go to upload this, I'll look into it. With that being said, though, hi guys.
Hi.
This week on the East Park podcast, we're leaving the doggos out.
We got
Yeah.
we got Zaylee, wherever she is. I don't actually see her.
Over here messing with her toy.
And Sadie.
Yeah, they're gonna sit here and record with us, so they're chilling.
She's on steroids, by the way.
Sadie is not.
Not actually, but used to be.
Kylie, what are you doing, dog?
I'm on the website.
On what website?
On our website. I'm trying
Oh.
to figure out if our shit's uploading. Are the shits on here?
Yeah, go to episodes.
I tried. From
What
here?
about on YouTube? Just curious.
Episodes?
Oh no,
I'll check actually. I'm not sure.
because everything pushes from
Libsyn.
and if it's not uploading,
And if it's
on
not
Libsyn,
uploading on Libsyn, it's
probably
not
not.
uploading anywhere.
that's weird.
Damn. We'll just have to.
It's really weird.
Let me see.
I
We'll
mean, I
have to
still have
look
the
into
files
it.
too, so I'll go to and
Yeah,
try
we
to
could always
re-upload
just
them.
re-upload them all.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, the last one on YouTube was 3 weeks ago. 54.
That's weird.
What?
Damn.
That's not good.
Yeah, so that's how we work out our issues on East Park Podcast.
We just do it live on air. It's cool though. I mean, it's just how it is. We're
You
cool.
guys wanted the behind the scenes.
We got the
Here
behind the
it is.
there
scenes.
you go. There you go. All right, so let's get into this shit, dude.
What's poppin', Sadie?
Since we're doing the weekly recap, and this is probably gonna be like the majority of the fucking episode right here, bro.
Holy shit, dude.
Probably.
Chad, we'll go ahead and start by asking you, how was your week?
Dude, my week has been a long fucking week. Work is shit as usual.
Yeah.
And I've been doing yard work. The house is looking better, looking nice.
Hell yeah.
Zaylee, come here.
And other
What'd
than
you get
that,
done?
oh, dude, I got done. I mowed the lawn, pulled some weeds, picked up.
Oh,
Hell,
yeah.
dude, listen, I did a lot actually. So there were these.
Where
there-
the fuck is Zaylee, bro?
Right there.
Come here, Zaylee, come here.
But fucking, we had a shit ton of plants. You know when you're in the driveway on the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got rid of all those. Fucking got rid of a bunch of like sticks in the yard that were in the back. We took down fucking there was some wood underneath the deck we got rid of.
Nice.
And I mowed the lawn. I said that already. Weed whacked. Sprayed some weed killer. There was a big flower bed in the front. Shoveled that shit up, dude. And then there was a bunch of dirt in the pot that was on the porch. So I just
Hell
used that to
yeah.
fill it back in, dude.
There you go.
Literally perfect.
That's exciting. I love yard work.
You know, it's actually not
Yard
bad.
work.
I shouldn't have done it on the day that it was because it was so hot.
Really?
It was hot as balls, dude.
Yeah.
But other than that, just been chilling.
How hot did it get here?
Like 95.
What?
It never got 90 like where we were.
Damn.
Anywhere where we were at.
Well,
Wait, even out in like
in
California?
Iowa it was 90.
Arizona, really?
Iowa.
What?
In Iowa it was like 90 degrees.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Arizona was like a cool like 85.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
think
what's
it's
nice about Arizona. It's
Iowa
always
or
like a nice
Nebraska?
temperature.
yeah. But
I like it out there.
Yeah,
It's
so-
always real hot.
we're naming
Yes.
states because me and Kylie. It's like,
Yeah, let's hear
Cross
your
country, bro.
weekly
We-
recap.
we fucking. I realized we at the end when we got back home last night. I was like, I wonder what we did this trip. So officially we. How many? Hold on one second, because I posted it online. Not on fucking Twitter, on fucking Facebook, because I'm one of those guys now, who's just on Facebook more than I am Twitter.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
Twitter is actually like
I don't use either of them at all.
really.
What
at
do you
all.
use? Anything?
Snapchat and Instagram. That's it.
Really? What do you do on Snapchat for so long?
Snap people, bro.
Like who?
Actually, no, I don't actually snap anybody. I just like watching the stories and
Damn.
stalking people.
Nice.
Stalking people.
I have like a couple people on Snapchat, but like,
Yeah, that's how I am. I have a couple people I Snapchat and like.
but other than that, like, I don't really like to watch anybody's stories on my Snapchat. I haven't watched any of those little like shows or whatever the fuck they have. Like, in a
Oh,
while.
I watch those sometimes.
Really?
Very rarely though.
Okay, here we go. We went through 14 states in 5 days.
Oh my god.
We went over 48,000 miles. I'm sorry, 4,800 miles.
48,000 miles.
48
I say Jesus Christ.
and I just realized we went through every type of weather,
Yo,
climate.
you cannot be chewing in the microwave.
you're right.
I just
Hi,
heard
ass.
you.
You're right.
I heard you swallow like hard as fuck.
You're right. Give me 1 second.
Here, guys, I got you with the. So here, welcome back to Chad's ASMR.
So we
Oh shit.
I just dropped a wrapper down my sleeve, dude. What the fuck?
all right. So we also realized that we went through every like weather climate possible.
Really? Oh, because the snow. Yeah.
Snow in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wind and there's a rainstorm in what, Nebraska? Mm-hmm. There's a fucking thick ass rainstorm.
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 Rainstorm. And so we fuck y'all.
Flex tape.
We went through the snow in Colorado. We went through the desert
Yeah.
in Utah. Went through like some dry heat in California. It got like kind of like cloudy and like kind of like I don't know,
Foggy?
like muggy. No, it was like cloudy and like kind of like cooled off too. Like in California,
Damn.
it got down to like 60 degrees or
Yeah.
something like that. And fucking, we leave California and it's like hot as fuck again. And I don't know, like then we hit the fog. Like
That was awful.
there was fucking the fog story is the craziest thing ever. Bro.
What is it? Fog? What did you say?
Fog?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we have
just-
a fog story.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Oh my gosh.
it's really
I have a
bad.
fog story too, actually. That's crazy.
Fog sucks.
Fucking.
Basically, should we say the states that we went through?
Yeah, let's do that.
So we went on a road trip basically last Sunday.
How long did it
Zay-
last?
It
5
was
days.
5 days.
5 days.
Yeah.
Last Sunday, Zay came to me. He was like, "We should."
Not last Sunday. The 2 weeks ago Sunday.
2 weeks ago Sunday.
Yeah.
He came to me. He was like, "We should go on a road trip." I'm like, okay.
That's a dope idea.
I was like, "Where?" He's like, California." I was
Across
like,
the country.
"Oh yes, yeah, let's do it." And he was like, "Wait, really?" I was like, "Yeah."
At first, we were kind of like testing each other. We were like,
Are you
Really?
sure?
"Yeah,
You
Like,
really
yeah.
wanna go?
You really want to go?
Yeah.
Like, you really want to do this? Like, I
Yeah.
think I went to her like 5 times. Like, are you sure? Like, you really want to do
Yeah. I do that with Jade. I ask her, like, are you sure a lot?
this? Yeah. Now, usually I only give it 2 times, but like, I won't know if like for some reason I went like 4 and 5
You,
times.
like,
I was like,
wanted-
Well, that's
me.
like a big thing to do.
I'm
to
pretty
go
sure
off
you
like
wanted
across
me
the
to bitch
country.
out.
You.
I kind of did. I kind of did, to be honest. Like, I was waiting for you to be like, well,
being too like practical and shit.
yeah, because
Like I
it was
do.
such a daunting fucking task, bro. And like to do it in the time frame that we did is like,
Yeah, you guys
Fucking
planned that
crazy.
fast as fuck.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
Damn.
it
and
was
it
pretty
worked.
much on a whim.
And we really didn't have like we never got lost. We never took a wrong turn. Like
That's awesome.
while we were in California, like, huh?
I think
Sort
I
of.
took a wrong turn once or twice.
Where?
When you yelled at me.
I would take
What do you
so
mean?
many
Oh,
wrong
bro,
turns.
Come on, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I didn't fucking yell at you.
Yes, you did, you liar.
Fucking
But anyway, we went through, what was it, 5,000 miles or something? What'd you say,
4,800?
Damn near pretty much.
4,800?
Yeah, pretty much.
5,000?
Pretty much 5,000 miles,
Yeah.
14 states
Yeah.
in 5 days.
Yeah,
Damn.
So
pretty crazy.
we drove through
Indiana, from Ohio to
okay, so
Indiana.
yeah, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois.
We stopped in
Iowa.
Chicago.
Okay.
We did.
We got some pizza in Chicago, bro. That pizza didn't fail. That pizza
So
did not fail.
good. Our favorite
It did
pizza
not.
place in the
Nice,
world.
nice.
Yeah.
So Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska,
Disclaimer
Colorado.
here. Disclaimer here. Side story, just to let you guys know. It was not just me and Kylie. There's no way two people could have drove through 14 states in 5 days in that amount of time without getting that like sleep that they need. My mom and dad went with.
We might have been able to do it in 6 days.
Yeah,
but
I can
that's
see that.
pushing it.
I can definitely see that. My mom and dad went with us because my mom, like, I promised her that I would like get her to the West Coast and everything like that, and so like I brought it to Kylie and she was cool with it. So yeah, we brought them and
That's
my dad
awesome.
helped driving, which was dope because we were able to keep a full cycle of driving
Yeah.
through these states that she's naming. Like, oh, Sadie, what do you want?
What?
What are these?
But yeah, finish the.
Okay, I'm sorry. Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, California, and then we were in California, and then we spent a day. And then came California, Arizona, I don't know these states as well. New Mexico,
It was
Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri,
Illinois,
Illinois, Indiana.
Indiana,
Indiana,
and back Ohio.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Did you guys ever like sleep in the car? Or did you get hotels?
We slept in the car once
once
and
on the
that's-
way back.
That's the fog story, but we'll get there.
Really?
So,
We slept in the car for what, an hour?
yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
I wanted it to be 2 hours so badly.
Me
when
too,
you woke
bro.
me up, I was like,
Me too, bro. But so all right, so we left Chicago and we hit like, well, which one is it first? Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
So we
No.
hit Iowa, Nebraska, or no, Nebraska,
Illinois.
Iowa.
Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska. You're right.
Yeah, so we hit Iowa, and like that's when it started. It started becoming like a lot of the plains of Ohio. I mean, of the United States.
Yeah, yeah.
And and like fuck, we never left
Windmills.
Ohio.
Wind turbines or
Yeah,
whatever.
wind turbines were everywhere, bro. They
Okay.
like have full farms of them, and they're every fucking where, bro. And they're big
Oh
as
my
fuck.
God.
For miles. Like,
Look how
Yeah.
Zaylee's just chilling, dude.
Yeah, she's chilling.
so cute.
But yeah, bro, that's that, and like your occasional barn, and like your occasional like
Water tower.
water tower,
Occasional
like.
water tower.
All the water towers.
All right, all right.
But like what kept it nice is because there were like stops like frequently, and like that meant that there was like civilization that you can
Yeah.
kind of see like. And I don't know, it was kind of boring, but it was like not the worst part of the trip, I guess. Just kind of made us anxious because we were. What?
I don't know.
You thought it was pretty boring?
Iowa to Nebraska, like those were the states, bro. Iowa and Nebraska.
Really?
You
I was
really like
like-
those states?
No.
Utah was a
Oh.
state for
I
me.
hated them.
Really?
I was
Utah
like,
was a state for me, bro.
I
Oh
loved.
my
I
God. Well, all
loved
right.
Utah.
So, what was your favorite states?
My favorite states: Colorado, Utah, California, obviously.
Is that your top three?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Mine would have to be California, Colorado.
Oh, bro. I took notes on every state that we went to.
Really? What
Yeah.
the heck?
Fuck.
I was
fuck,
like,
fuck,
these
fuck,
are my
fuck,
thoughts.
fuck,
Might as well write them down.
fuck. Vegas.
Really?
Yeah.
Nevada?
So you guys did drive through the strip,
Nevada.
right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We
Okay.
did. But no, so we go through.
So you saw like the casinos.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Yeah,
they're
we got
cool.
video
They're
and
cool.
everything. They are. They are. So we go through Iowa and then Nebraska, and then it's like, I want to say it's like 3 in the morning, like, no, 4 in the morning when we hit Denver,
Just about.
Yeah. Okay.
and we stopped at a gas station in Denver before we hit the.
And Denver is
Mountains.
just east of the mountains. Like, as
Right.
soon as you get out of Denver, you're in the mountains.
And it's like pitch black outside, like still kind of. And so we're pulling up on. Actually, you know what? That was a boring part too. Like approaching Denver, the planes that were approaching Denver. That's
That's what I mean. Nebraska. Like,
yeah, the end of Nebraska was like.
Okay.
Really
So wait, why
painful,
did you
bro.
hate these states so much? Because they were
okay,
just
so
boring.
just between.
That's when the rainstorm was too in Nebraska. It was
Yeah.
in fucking Nebraska.
I know. Okay, but literally this stretch of land between Chicago and Denver
Yeah.
is exactly the same. It's all just flat. There's like hardly any trees. It's literally just farmland
Yeah.
and
Oh.
windmills and death. It feels like.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
And like we've traveled a lot of it at nighttime, so there's really nothing to look at.
Oh,
Which was
man.
good, I guess.
But yeah, that is good because it's
But then you get to Denver and it gets more city like. I like Denver, but I like Aspen better. I think
Fucking, it
Aspen
was
is
like I said,
cooler.
4:00 when we got into Denver, and then like by the time we got to the mountains, it was like 4:45, almost 5:00, and
Yeah.
the sun started to come up, which was
Oh,
really cool
that's
because we got to see the
Beautiful.
sun rise over the
that's
mountains and stuff.
awesome.
And so like we got to this point where the road started getting like really slick. Like there are cars like still blowing by us and shit,
Yeah.
which
In
is
the
crazy.
mountains, right?
Yeah, in the mountains.
Yeah.
And we get to this accident, which we left the cliffhanger on Chad.
Oh
Bro,
shit.
we get to this accident in the mountains,
There's
probably
two
near
semis.
Aspen. Probably
There's-
near Aspen.
It was like well before Aspen.
Really?
Yeah, it was like kind of like right outside of Denver. Like
Okay.
it was maybe like 45 minutes outside, 30 minutes outside of Denver.
Okay, so we get to this accident. We pull up. There's a bunch of semis backed up, and then, we're waiting there for a minute. We're scooting up, trying to figure out if they're gonna be directing traffic, however they're gonna do it. And
This accident was like 2 semis ahead of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, so all these cars were still blowing, trying to blow through it.
Jesus.
And then so a bunch of people just like were stagnant, and it was like, oh
was
my
hectic.
god, yeah. So then
Chaos.
finally we got up to it, and we're kind of just going. There was a truck that like the highway goes this way, but there was a truck that was like faced like this on the left side of the
Okay.
highway, and then like smashed their whole tire.
Damn.
And then Sadie, what are you doing?
Sniffing me.
And then, on the right there was another truck with a fifth wheel trailer, pretty much.
Yeah, but think of it as like a.
It's like for cargo.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
What was in this trailer was wild.
What was in it?
What was in this trailer?
What was in it?
Chad, we're gonna give you 3 guesses. Your clue is what was in this trailer
It was
wild.
Was wild.
Yes.
It was not. Was it animals?
Yes.
Oh shit. Was
So-
it like farm animals?
Yes.
Horses.
Yes. You answered.
What?
Yeah.
All 3 of your
Horses.
questions.
Shit.
I've never seen a trailer of horses turned over.
Oh my god, dude! Those horses might have been
I
fucked
don't
up.
know. I
Where'd
There
they
was
go?
one.
Okay,
There
so-
was. They got one out of the trailer, and then there was one still like in the trailer, but the trailer was on its side.
Yeah, so it was probably. Oh my
Oh,
god.
so sad.
And the
Damn.
trailer looked like it kind of like got smashed in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Damn.
not know what happened, but I know the
And
roads were
if a
getting
horse
slick.
gets hurt, dude, they have to kill him. Yeah.
What?
That
That's
sucks.
what they do
What?
because they can't really heal very well or something like that.
That's why. Okay, I do not support horse racing
Exactly.
for that exact reason that
Yeah.
you just told
They
me.
just
But
wear the horse out, and then all of a sudden you gotta kill it.
Jesus Christ,
fucked
that's
up.
awful. Anyway, so we pull up and we see this. Anyway, back to my story.
Goddamn.
Anyway, we get up there. This trailer turned over. There's one horse.
What?
There's one horse. I just said it funny. There's this one horse out on the highway just chilling, and we're like, oh my god, a horse. That's weird. We thought it was like a police horse, or I did. That was like a police horse or something. I don't know. We're in the mountains. It doesn't matter. And then I got up and I saw that there was another horse in the fucking trailer that was turned over, and I was like, oh
Jesus.
my god. And then 15 minutes from that, we were going like 20 miles an hour on like a snow-covered road.
Yeah. That's fucking.
It
I
was
hate
wild.
driving in snow. Hate it.
It was weird though, because the
I
roads
leave
leading
Ohio
up to it were
to not
fine.
do that.
Yeah, but it was beautiful.
Yeah, the snow on the road was like fucking crazy because there were cars like still blowing by quick as fuck.
Of
Do
course.
you want to hear some notes by state?
Yes.
What state do you want to hear about? Any of them?
Yeah, just name off the notes, and then we'll just kind of like fill in what happened.
All right.
All right, so I just started with Ohio because, that's where we're from. Not that bad. Actually pretty bad once you get towards Sandusky, Toledo area. It got pretty fucking boring.
Literally from
When
like
we first left, I was like, this isn't that bad. I like Ohio. And then
from
we
like
got to
there all the way to
Sandusky.
Denver, it's like
I was like, yeah, like,
actually no Chicago.
minus
there.
Chicago.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was bad. And then Turnpike directly northwest of Akron actually is beautiful. Like there's go lay down.
City, go lay down. Come on.
Go lay down. If you sit right here, that'd be fine.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
good girl. Anyway, northwest of Akron is actually like beautiful, like Cuyahoga Valley type shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then Indiana, flat as hell. Lots.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
Flat as hell. Lots of cows.
Definitely.
That's all. That's literally it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's
Yeah.
all that's
my
in
God.
Indiana.
There's nothing really else to talk about.
Yeah, farmland.
Yeah.
God, that drive, man. That was a pretty bad one.
Yeah.
Illinois, Chicago, pizza, a weird toll system. Like
Really
the
weird toll
tolls
system.
in Illinois, it's like I don't know if it's because of the coronavirus, but they had toll stations, but they were like optional.
They said
Optional
and
Yeah,
toll
like-
stations.
They were like off the side of the highway. You could choose to go pay at the toll station, or you could keep driving.
and they have like an
and-
easy pass. Like
Easy Pass
Oh,
for,
dude,
like,
those things are
everyone.
nice. Yeah, Easy Pass is like,
yeah, but it's like their own version of it. And like if you don't have one, you can still go pay online, which is still weird.
what the
But
hell?
then you go try to pay online. And apparently, they try to make you buy one of their easy passes, like in the
Oh.
process of paying for like
Jesus.
your toll.
Yeah, it was just a really
Easy
weird
Pass is kind of
system.
nice. It's pretty cheap. It's like you just put it in your car, like stick it to the inside of the windshield, and
Yeah,
you
it's
just
dope.
keep going,
Right.
and it charges that.
Yeah.
And you put
it's
money on it.
Really dope.
So it's not bad.
It was weird though because I've never seen that. And then they put signs up that say like "Do not go to toll station."
Yeah.
And I was
Probably
like,
because coronavirus.
yeah, probably. I just thought that was weird. Okay, and Illinois still flat, still cows, wind turbines galore.
Wind turbines galore.
But like we said, Chicago is still good to see again.
Chicago was beautiful. Get down. You're such a brat. Okay. Iowa, surprisingly scenic. When we first get into Iowa, I was actually in love. Like that little river city.
Oh yeah, we had to cross the bridge to get in Iowa.
Yeah.
And, like there was like a
The
little.
Mississippi Nope, that's not right.
I don't think so. But there's fuck no, because the Mississippi doesn't run that far.
No,
over
it was a
there.
Mississippi River. I wrote it in my notes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
So it's the
You
Mississippi.
want to die on
River.
that? You want to
Yes,
die on that
I
hill?
will die on this hill.
All right,
Oh
well,
my
time to look
Okay,
it up.
so it was surprisingly scenic. As soon as you got into Iowa, you had to cross a bridge over the Mississippi River. There was boathouses and the most gorgeous views, and I was in love with it. I was like, I could live here.
All right.
It's a city called where did I put it?
Omaha.
No.
I'm kidding.
Wait, what the hell? I wrote it down. Now it's gone.
You said Iowa over into Nebraska.
No, Illinois to Iowa.
Oh yeah.
What are we betting?
Um,
Nothing now. 'Cause Did you look?
No, I haven't looked yet because I want to see if we can make the bet.
What should we bet? Food.
Double dishes.
Double
Double
dishes.
dishes.
Yeah.
So you,
No.
Yeah. So if
Damn.
My enemy.
So if I win, you got to do the dishes the next 2 times. If
Fair.
you win.
Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
confident. I'm
All
confident
right.
enough
So
for that.
what highway were we taking?
Fuck if I know.
All right, we were coming out of Chicago, which means we were taking 80. It was 80. Yeah. It's
I think
definitely
it was 80.
Yeah. Was the city called Davenport?
No. Illinois to Iowa.
Illinois, Iowa, Illinois. Okay, here we go. It was no. Are you sure it wasn't called Davenport?
I'm sure. Hey girl. Hey girl. That's my doggy. That's my doggo. Come on, Zay. Somebody's falling asleep online. Or
Bro,
on.
I'm really trying to
listening
find this
right
right now.
now.
I'm really trying to find this right now because I'm trying to
so
make sure this.
So I'll keep talking about Iowa
all
then.
right.
Okay, Iowa, it's my dream. The Mississippi River, those boathouses. Boathouses.
Yeah.
It became like rolling farmland. Like it was lots of hills to me. rather than just like flat ass Illinois. Oh, I wrote this down. America's golf course.
What's that?
Because it's just Iowa as a state.
Oh.
It's a nickname I gave it because those rolling ass hills.
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
golf course with like the sand pits and shit. Sadie, would you get over here? That's what Iowa reminded me as. It was America's golf course. That's all.
I got you.
Okay, so I found like the like city. It's called Rapid City.
No.
Is it? That's the only two places. It's LeClaire or Rapid City.
LeClaire.
That's what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, it's that one. But I can't. It doesn't like label the river.
What?
Oh, it doesn't label the river on the
How?
maps.
I don't know, but it's literally there. Let me see if I take it off of the satellite and if it put it back on the actual like map thing. No, it still doesn't label it.
Damn.
Even if I drop a pin on it, like it doesn't do it. It doesn't tell what the marked location is. That's really weird.
Damn.
How? Cause I really want to know how. If that's the fucking Mississippi. I really would like to know. It
Zay wants to win those double dishes.
You know what? It actually might be.
Mississippi River. I have it right here.
Damn, Zay, you gotta do double dishes, dude.
I think I gotta do double dishes. Wow.
Damn.
That sucks. Hey, well, I'll take that L on the chin.
Here.
Yep, I just marked it. Yeah, it is.
You little shit.
It is.
I told you.
Fuck!
You were so confident
I
too,
was.
dude.
I was.
Mississippi River. I
deserve
wrote it
that.
down, and it was
deserve that.
LeClaire was the city that I fell in love
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
and I would live there probably in a boathouse for $1 million.
All right, continue your notes.
Okay. Felt like we might have run into a tornado.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That's
that
how Iowa felt.
rainstorm that we went through, like,
And
honestly, was the scariest shit ever because we were trying to get some sleep at the time, and like my dad was driving, and like we were going through the fucking storm, and I was just like, I'd pop my head up and look up out the windshield, the front windshield or whatever.
Right,
and, like, you couldn't see like 4 car lengths in front of you.
Oh
'cause all the
my
rain was
God,
coming down
dude.
so hard.
yeah, and like it's so windy there, that there was like semis that kind of just drove off the highway. Do you remember that semi?
There
They-
was
like
a semi
flipped
that-
off?
Yes.
Like flipped over?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
On the side.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
There was this one we were going down the highway, and like the road was kind of raised up, so then it
Right.
was a hill a little bit leading up to the highway, and then it was a farm, and there was this trailer that was like it ran off the highway and somehow like flipped, and yeah,
And then like
Jeez.
it
a
was
quarter
still
mile.
there. It was like
Then a quarter mile down the street, there was like a trailer without the truck, like flipped over.
yeah,
on the
just a
side.
trailer. Like they left it.
Oh my
I
god,
was like,
dude.
God
Yeah.
damn.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
It's crazy
so
as fuck.
yeah, very windy, and
That's so dangerous to be a truck driver out there then.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just felt like a tornado was gonna drop down at any moment, to be honest.
All right, what else you got?
Why is this state so motherfucking long? And
What
in
state was
reference to
that?
this?
Iowa.
Oh.
And I take back everything positive I said earlier.
Oh my god.
Nebraska is basically Omaha, and that's it. And basically a continuation of Iowa, which is unfortunate.
Damn.
It just looks exactly the same.
They do.
Of course.
And my last note for Nebraska: are we seriously still in Nebraska?
Obviously, you fucking hated Nebraska.
It was so boring, and then that fucking rainstorm just
Ruined
killed
it.
me. I also fell asleep in Nebraska, so who knows? Could have saw something beautiful, and I would have never known.
Was there anything?
Were we? I was awake for Omaha because I'm pretty sure that's.
I was awake for Omaha, but later in Nebraska, I fell asleep.
I'm pretty sure you drove to Omaha.
No,
No, you didn't. You
I
didn't.
drove the whole state of Colorado.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Colorado is the next state. Scenic as fuck. Mountains are breathtaking. 17 degrees and snow, and then 70 degrees and desert weather. That's literally Colorado.
Jesus.
So, like, eastern Colorado, like, near Denver,
Yeah.
you're, like, through the mountains. It's 17 degrees. It's snowy. It's icy. And then give it 3 hours, and you're on, like, the west side of Colorado as
Yeah.
a state. And it's fucking hot.
What?
It's
hot
like,
as
Oh
fuck.
my god.
yeah, it was like 80 degrees and
Yeah.
just straight up like desert, like because you're getting ready to enter Utah.
Oh my god.
So Colorado was beautiful, though. I would totally live there.
Bro, the thing about Colorado was Like, you got to this point, bro. Like, I promise the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And before this, it was looking off the observatory in fucking LA.
Yeah.
But you get to this point where there's these red rocks that are like, some of them,
Monstrous.
they're like, I mean, when I say right on the road, bro, like there's so much on the road that some of them are leaning over the road.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
And-
so like you'd be driving here,
Yeah.
and the rock is like leaning over the
Oh
highway.
my
I was
god,
like,
that's
And
crazy.
like they're a mile high up in the fucking sky,
Yeah.
bro. And you're just weaving in and out of them with like a river right
What
beside
the
you, like down
fuck?
below you or whatever. And like there's these tunnels you had to go through, and then like when you come out of the tunnels, there's another big ass scenic like landscape of rocks and stuff like
Yeah.
that, like that are right against the road and shit. And like it's fucking crazy because like they don't end,
yeah, it's like never
They
ending.
do
It's
not end.
Oh
ridiculous.
my god.
and it's so fucking amazing the way
That's
that, like
awesome. Like the way it works,
beautiful.
because
The
like you
road
go,
just
you come
carves
out of
through
the
that shit.
tunnel and the boom scenic view.
yes,
That's awesome.
that shit's so amazing.
Also, we were 100% not expecting to see snow on this trip.
We were underdressed like fuck.
We were underdressed. Like we got to Colorado and we're like in t-shirts and we're like, oh bro.
Oh Jesus.
hopped
We get
out.
out of the car to at this little scenic location, like the scenic like pull off the highway because it's pretty. It's got a nice view.
They literally had like these marked as like scenic. Like,
Okay, I
areas.
know what you're saying.
Overlooks or whatever. And we get out of the car and there's fucking snow on the ground. The dogs are like
Oh.
trotting through the snow.
It was like literally
Oh
legit
my
like 17
God.
degrees outside.
And I was wearing a t-shirt. Luckily, I
Jesus.
wore a sweater on the way because I would
Yeah.
have died. But it was like just the most beautiful view ever.
Yeah.
Love Colorado.
Yeah.
There was this little city called Vail, Colorado, and it was like outside of Aspen, just Vail, Vail, Vail. And it had just these cutest little houses up on the mountains, and then like it was like in one of the valleys, kind of. So like you're between mountains, and it's just like everything a normal town would have. It's just the
Bro.
cutest thing ever,
Ski slopes out the ass.
bro.
Where at?
In like
Aspen.
like,
Aspen.
around
Yeah.
that area and around that area. And like they're fucking steep as shit.
I don't know who the fuck skis, bro. I know Paige goes snowboarding and shit. I'm like,
I've always wanted to try that, but I've never like.
I would
actually
be on
gone.
the most bitch of bitch like
Really?
ski slopes, bro.
That
I
shit-
have no idea. Like I've never done it or anything.
And I'm
That's
walking
some
up
white
that
people
hill because
shit.
I'm not getting on that fucking ski lift.
yeah,
That bitch looks sketchy.
yeah, that shit's terrifying. Have you ever been on a ski lift?
Oh, where they
bro?
like take you up the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Do they buckle you up? Because that's
I don't
so
think they
scary.
do.
No.
What the fuck?
You just sit the fuck down.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
hate
just
that.
sit.
You got this heavy ass bottom heavy fucking snowboard on your feet
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
on your
Like,
feet. Yeah.
You've got me fucked up. Basically,
nah, I'm
is
cool.
the moral of the story.
I get sketched out whenever I'm on that fucking chairlift at Cedar Point.
Yes, bro, and it's like that, but up a mountain.
Right.
What the fuck?
But
It's probably beautiful, but Jesus Christ, I'd probably have a heart attack.
right. All right, what else you got in your notes?
Utah. Hang on. Utah. Beautiful desert landscapes. Pretty much Mars. I wrote pretty much Mars.
Pretty much
Dog.
Mars.
Dog.
Pretty much Mars.
Listen, we got to a point where there's a stretch of 106 miles.
Jesus, that's a
There-
fucking hour and a half.
A good, yeah,
If you're going 60, it's about an hour and 40 minutes.
yeah. Fucking, there was no gas stops like for 106 miles. So we
Wild.
gassed up before
That's
we,
crazy.
yeah. So if you don't gas up and you have like half a tank, you're not gonna make
You're
it.
fucked.
Yeah. So we gassed up before we got there, and like we hit like bone dry middle of the fucking like nowhere desert.
Really?
And
Wild.
there was like this moment
That's
where
kind
like
of sus.
it is.
Scary.
It definitely
Yeah.
is. There was these moments though you would like
Holy
crest over
shit.
this hill,
Yeah.
and bro, when I say like this is the craziest thing like to try to describe. You come over the hill, and like you're about to go down this like steep ass grade, and you could see the shit was so flat coming over this hill that you could see the road just tracing forever.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
Isn't
for
that-
as far as your
No
eye,
way.
as far as your eye could see, and then like all around that is just flat nothingness.
What?
And then like it makes that part of the fucking trip seem so long because you crest over that shit and you're like, oh damn, we've already been like
Doing this for so
driving
long.
for so long and stuff like that.
And
When
then
I
we
come
have
over this
this
hill, it's
much
got to be
more.
something like.
No.
And then you can see that long ass
way.
small, and then the trail just gets smaller and smaller and just disappears
That
somewhere off in the fucking like
sucks balls.
background or whatever. And then you're just like, fuck.
How long was that, dude? Like that total like shitty drive. Right
That
there.
was like that was a good 3 hours.
Oh
of, like,
my
driving, like-
God.
At least.
With like seeing nothing.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. And on top of that, so the road out there, what the sun does is bake the ground,
Yeah.
and it causes the road to expand,
Mhm.
and then the desert gets like, it'll drop like 50 degrees and be like fucking 30 degrees outside. So that expanded road buckles back up, and there are constant little like dips in the road
Oh.
that your car would hate. First of all,
Yeah.
when you hit these dips, you come back out of them, and you're damn near doing
Airtime.
Yeah,
Like,
you damn near have airtime. There's a couple times
'Cause
where
you're
we hit them, and like I could have sworn that we were about to like fly off the road.
Oh my God.
I'm not
dude.
bullshitting. And like
Fucking God.
these dips
My
were
car would die.
Yeah.
bro. They were
It would,
Holy
definitely.
they were everywhere, bro. And like it's
Oh,
constant,
no.
just up and
Yeah,
down.
and some of
up
them
and
aren't as
down,
bad, but
up and
it's
down.
like the
When they're bad,
constant
they're
feeling
bad.
of like
Oh.
Yeah,
up and down and up.
and we're not
and
talking
down.
about like little like
smooth.
smooth little
We're
hills,
talking, like,
whatever. We're
holes.
talking about like
Holes in the road.
not particularly holes, but like
it's
quick
like
quick
the
little
pavement like raised up and then just like dropped again.
right
Oh, so you get.
Just over the-
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
It maybe be
so
like
it's not
a foot.
even.
right.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it was wild.
Damn.
But the good news is the speed limit is 80 in Utah.
Well,
for a
that
lot
made
of
it worse almost.
Yeah, I was gonna say going to 80 down
But-
that kind of road would.
Yeah,
fucking,
and then you're like all these bumps and shit, and you're like, I can't even go the speed limit. Like,
Right.
gotta go like.
so many times I felt like I
Jesus.
was going way too fast.
All right. So what else you got?
Rocks, many rocks, and more rocks in Utah.
Yep, definitely.
The start of Arizona kind of felt like Utah, just like rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just rocks, and then the Grand Canyon, and then more rocks, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we pretty much saw like what the Grand Canyon was for the most part. Like we didn't see it obviously because we didn't get close to it, but like
But you saw from a distance.
no, like but like the type of stuff that I've seen on pictures matched.
Oh, it's
like
the
what
same
we were,
exact thing that you're driving through.
They were kind of
The
just
same
driving
exact
past. Like
thing,
so, it was
yeah.
kind of like, all right, well, I mean, I'd still like to see it, but like it's not one of those things where I'm just like,
I know what
gotta
you mean.
see
It's
now
like
'cause I
it's just
kinda
a
see it,
giant
but,
like hole in the ground that just goes long.
right,
Right.
right.
That's it.
Did I say Arizona? Because it was supposed to be Utah, Nevada, and then Arizona. Anyway, Nevada is dry as motherfuck. No, that's wrong. I said it right the first time. My bad. Dry as hell, hot as hell. Las Vegas, beautiful,
Ooh.
amazing. Just so much new, like so much shit.
Exactly.
Beautiful. We drove down the whatever. What is that called? The strip.
Strip. Did you guys see both?
Huh?
The old strip and the new one?
No,
No way, you missed that.
Damn.
The old strip is the better one. Like, all right,
Really?
so you can drive through the new strip.
Yeah.
And it has those walkways above the streets and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like the castle and all that.
Yeah.
If you go down the block, like towards like where the pyramid is,
okay.
the old strip is like down that block of ways.
Oh, well, so we kind of got close to it then. We kind
Yeah,
of
you
we may
did.
have seen it then because
No, because
we went down that
You would
way.
have had to park. You can't drive down the old strip.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like there's the whole roof is like a screen.
Oh, it's that place.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I think we passed that, didn't we? And we're like,
Yeah, you passed it.
bro, wild. Yeah, but just beautiful.
What was
Nevada
dope to see
was.
for me was the like little pond that like that shoots water.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That was dope to see in person.
Okay, and then we spent.
By the way,
like-
hold on before you take off from that. While we're talking about Vegas, like we were saying, like the coronavirus has Vegas looking like a fucking ghost town.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like it was crazy to just see nothing but workers, like city workers, like and the occasional homeless person and the occasional like person just like walking just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
The walkways were closed down.
Damn.
Like that's how much like they don't want people walking around.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, yeah. Everything
So
was
when
like
I went-
dead.
It was fucking
Crazy.
popping.
Could you? All right, let me
I wanna
answer this
go
question
again.
for me. Could you get in an Uber and just drive down the street, or was there like traffic when you went?
There wasn't, but traffic wasn't bad. There's lights down the road, so it's like we got. I used buses.
Okay, so and like, was there a constant flow like going down the
yeah,
street?
yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't.
okay,
It doesn't really stop too often.
Okay, because I was gonna say like we literally floated right down.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
we almost went too fast for like to take pictures and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's nobody on the roads.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool though.
Go ahead.
I liked Las Vegas a lot. And then we drove through. We got in that big long what do you call that, traffic jam?
Oh, dude, this thing sucked.
It was like through more mountains that were kind of like the ones in like Utah and shit.
They were like alright, so we're going down this like windy road and shit like that.
Right.
And we come to like the stop, and there's like these big ass fucking boulder mountains, like dry ass, red ass, fucking boulder ass mountains and shit like that. Just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and they're the way they're like carved are like they're at angles and stuff like that. So like, they just look really fucking crazy and dope.
Yeah, it was wild. And then we got stuck in traffic, so we're stopped literally for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just inching.
And it was just
But
it
at
was
least we had a
nothing but
view.
like, yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, at
view.
least you had a view.
It was like it was a fucking it was like the lane dropped down to like one lane or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, and people don't know how to zipper merge when it comes to
Yeah.
doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it was
It was
so
pretty like, yeah, it was just hot as fuck.
And then we got into California.
Yeah. But before we got out of Vegas though, like there was this fucking solar power farm.
Solar power farm?
Yeah, which was dope as
With
fuck.
the big
to
ass
see.
screens and shit? Well, not screens, but like panels?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were in fucking rows, and there's
Damn.
so fucking many
Forever.
of them.
It goes
Really?
forever.
Yeah, and they like apparently power like houses to like so
Damn.
many hundreds of thousands of homes
Really?
in Vegas. It's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, it's really amazing
Damn.
actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, solar panel farms, those went into California too. Like there was solar panel farms like
Yeah.
when you first got into California.
Yeah,
And then, the city life and that. Gas was expensive as fuck.
gas rocketed when we got into California.
Yeah, there was a lot to say about California, obviously, but
When we first got there, it was just like it was kind of like flat land and then some hills. I mean, and some mountains, and then more flat land and then like some mountains.
yeah, it's really strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it feels like nobody lives in California unless they're in like
The cities?
Major cities,
LA.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
LA.
it's so big that like that empty space is just so empty. Like it was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But we drove through Beverly Hills, checked out some beautiful houses.
So yeah, we got to LA at like nighttime.
Okay.
And we got hungry, so we checked in, and then went to Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Carl's
Hey.
Jr., which essentially is Hardee's on our side of the
Yeah,
country.
yeah.
Jesus, Sadie.
She just wants to be a part of the combo.
And so we head back, and like, also on the way back, this cop like does this U-turn
Oh, no.
behind us, and I'm just like, we about to get the full LA experience. We about to get shot by LAPD.
Oh, my God.
Like it's just about to go down. I'm hyped.
Holy shit.
I'm hyped.
And so I didn't realize that there was a I realized it, but like we were sitting at the drive-thru, and there was this car that like had this loud ass fucking exhaust.
Really?
I forget what it was. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
nothing.
you can't have loud exhaust in California.
Yeah. And I didn't know what car it was.
Wait,
It wasn't.
why?
Emissions.
Oh, okay.
The car like left this gas station that was beside the Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
And like went down the street. And I think the cop kind of like heard it because it was like
Oh.
revving really loud whenever it took off. And he busted a U-turn, and he must have driven by it on like coming down the street, because when he busted a U-turn or whatever, he did it in a way where he was like looking down the street trying to find that car that
Yeah.
he thought he saw, whatever, that was making the noise, and it was the car.
Damn.
And then he turned off another street, and I was like, damn, man, like I wanted the fucking LA experience, bro.
Damn, dude, you missed out.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
But we went to sleep, woke back up, and then
We went to that motherfucking weed shop,
Hey.
weed shop,
which was dope, bro.
got the goods.
Got the goods.
They had pet CBD.
How was-
They had pet CBD.
Pet CBD? Damn.
Yeah, I was
How
like,
how was
aw.
the shop experience?
Pretty
what
dope.
What was that like?
They did the whole like social distancing thing where we had to wait outside to the people that were in there.
Oh, really? Damn.
Like we're done shopping and shit. But like only thing that was like kind of shitty is that, all right, so compared to Canada, we walked in there, we went to a screen, we ordered our shit, and like we went to the counter.
Waited for
Yeah.
it to get fulfilled and then kind of checked out.
How
and
was it there?
Got to walk around, see shit.
We got to this one, and like we had to. Damn, Sadie, I don't think she can sit there, bro. She's gonna yank.
All right, Sadie, watch out.
Fucking. So we go inside the one in California, and like they have to like take our information and shit like
gosh.
that when we get in,
Monster.
and like we have to. So we finally get in after we get to putting our information in this like screen
Yeah.
or whatever. And
Sadie, get out. Go. Go.
Sadie, come on.
Move. Oh. Oh God.
You're fucking
I'm gonna
the
be
cords up, fam.
disconnected.
Sadie.
Sadie, go.
Jesus,
Okay,
she's so
go.
destructive.
She's so distracted.
Go lay down.
Um,
Lay down. Go.
Sadie, lay down then.
Lay down.
Lay down.
Go. Get out of here. Go.
So
Shit.
we get in there after we get
Jesus.
done. Hey, get in your bed. Sadie, get in your bed. We get in there and
She's so disruptive.
a fucking there's a guy like kind of like telling us about everything that we need to know about what's buying, like what we could buy or whatever, basically. And he was just like, he was just there too much.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like
He was
Like he
just-
was like in your business a lot?
He's just no, he wasn't like in our business, but like he was just trying to be like too informative and like
Oh.
he kind of just wouldn't let us like walk around and shop.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
And then we needed him, and we
Yeah,
were
'cause
like,
most
"Hey, excuse
people
me,
are
where'd you
like-
go?"
yeah, but like I'd rather have it be like that than him just being like on my hip the entire time that I'm trying to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
Look at some
damages
shit,
the
like-
experience
That happens all the time.
every time. bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had Pet CBD. He pretty much just gave us a little tour of the place, and
He was
then-
cool though
All
He was
right.
cool, yeah.
because he gave us free cones.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was nice.
yeah.
But they have Pet CBD. They have like different like pre-rolled, and then like just kind of have them sitting out so you can see them.
They
They've
have
got the wildest
edibles.
names, bro.
They
The
got
What, some of the
wildest
strains?
names, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like we bought something called biscotti, but there was like gummy bear, like
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
think of
dude.
any other ones,
Yeah, yeah.
but butter pecan.
Fucking Gorilla Glue.
Fucking. It was a nice, really nice place though. Like
Oh, yeah.
place itself was like.
It's called Atrium, I think.
Yeah.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
So we got the goods. Drove
back to the hotel.
back to the hotel, rolled up, smoked
Yep.
the goods,
Rolled up, smoked the goods.
Yeah.
took the dogs out, let them. There was this cute little.
Our hotel was
Pet-
dope, by the way.
pet
It smelled
area.
weird.
Your hotel smelled weird?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
smelled
I'm
really
not gonna
weird.
lie. If I had to leave a review for that hotel, it probably wouldn't be a positive one.
Really?
Just specifically for that hotel. I mean, for
Wow.
the smell of the hotel.
Yeah, the lady at the desk was amazing.
Yeah.
But the hotel was a little awkward. Like you had to walk through the lobby every time you came in.
Apparently,
and out.
there was a door like down in the garage. But, like I couldn't
Where?
find it, bro. I could not find it.
Couldn't find it. But it was just strange. It smelled weird. The sink faucet was awful.
Really?
Yeah, it just like it sprayed everywhere.
Oh.
You didn't notice that?
No.
Like I'd be washing my hands.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like
actually,
my
I remember that.
whole arm would
Yeah.
be wet, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, my God.
Yeah, yeah.
it just spraying out.
It had a
But
dope shower though.
the shower was dope.
Except
The
for like
room was pretty dope.
so like the shower had like this so it had an opening. It was a walk-in shower and had this opening, and like had this glass wall. But
Yeah.
the glass wall
Was
like
only
covered like
half
half of the fucking
the shower.
and you
Oh
couldn't
my.
close it. Like it was just a glass panel, and like all the water off your body was just like bouncing onto the floor out in the fucking.
Oh,
bathroom,
my
and, like,
God.
Yeah, it would. I wouldn't have it in my house.
Right.
Like I wouldn't choose that look. It was just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it was dope though. We only stayed one night, and then there was a cool little place for the doggos, and it was a dog-friendly hotel, which is just kind of dope. Sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, Calabasas was actually really nice looking.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Alright.
was beautiful.
Yeah, it was really nice.
What do you mean, like how it looked?
So you come out the hotel, so like you either go left or right, like because you know the hotels have like the little like drive
Yeah,
under
yeah.
awnings or whatever. So you come out the hotel and like I said, you go out left or right, and so we go out right and like you look up and there's like this big ass mountain with like big ass fucking rich ass houses on top of it.
Really?
Yeah. And,
Damn.
people, if anybody's listening from LA, they're probably like, bro, they're just saying shit that I see every day. Like, who cares? Fucking, and I don't know, like the landscape of everything was like dope. Like there's palm trees everywhere. There's fucking like nice ass hedges because like all the rich people live there and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's just I don't know.
It's just like a nice
it's just
neighborhood. kinda.
dope, bro. It's
I
just
got
really
you.
dope.
I got you.
So we left the hotel once we got everything packed up, which the dry heat really played like a fucking factor. I thought my dad was gonna pass out.
Oh my God.
It was so fucking hot. But we got everything packed up good.
I like dry heat more than humid heat. Though.
Definitely,
For sure.
definitely. And so we left. We went to go get something to eat. This is the craziest thing ever. So I took a picture of this. So first of all, me and Kylie went to where? Where did we get our food from? McDonald's.
Wait, in the breakfast?
When we went to go get food from the hotel, we went to McDonald's, didn't we?
The night or the morning?
The morning.
Yes, McDonald's.
So we went to McDonald's, and I tried to get this lady to get my food right so many fucking
Oh
times,
my
bro.
God.
I wanted a McDouble with a cheeseburger
Okay.
and a small fry
What?
No onions on the McDouble.
Okay.
And like, no, they didn't fuck the order up. Sadie,
Oh.
Sadie, come on, go lay down. She didn't fuck up the order or whatever, but like for some reason she didn't get that I didn't want a fucking drink. I didn't want a meal. I told her like 3 times, like, yo, like, listen, I know that we're not different. Like we don't speak the same like language fully and fluently.
Okay.
There's a lot of like Hispanic and Mexican people and stuff like that.
Why
and,
didn't
like,
you want the meal?
Because we already had drinks. Like I don't need the fucking drink.
Yeah.
And she kept like saying, I said, okay, so you want the what size drink do you want? And I'm just like, I don't want a drink, bro. Like, and so we leave there finally after getting our food, and then we go to KFC. And this KFC was set up where like you go through the drive-thru and it wraps around.
I forgot about that entirely.
The order screen is on the left side of your car.
Okay.
And then you go to the drive-thru and you have to get the food from your passenger seat.
That's so shitty.
So if you don't have a passenger in your car, you got to reach across the fucking
That's
thing and get your
literally
food.
so shitty.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, lack of space is a real crazy thing out there.
Damn.
It really is. It's wild.
It causes them to build
Everything
shit like
is
the
so close
weirdest ways.
together. Like,
Yeah. It's literally like building and like enough space to put your arm through between the building and then another building.
Oh.
Yeah. They're not even alleys. They're like buildings on
Jesus.
top of buildings out there.
Oh my god.
And so we left there. And we went like driving through like West Hollywood and stuff like that. Like all the big ass like Bel Air and shit like that. And like the fucking houses there were fucking
phenomenal.
crazy, bro. They're castles.
Yes,
like,
dude.
$19 million.
Like the mansions out there are insane.
They're fucking
dude.
crazy. And that like they had like windy ass roads and shit like that.
Yep.
Where like it's literally like
so dope.
it's literally like road and then maybe like 10 feet of like gravel or something like that, and then the front of somebody's house.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're that fucking like close together. So
Yeah, it's
we-
wild how they arrange things up there.
It really is.
It is
You
crazy.
think they would want more space?
Right. And so we leave there and we go to like Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
And there's like a sign in Beverly Hills. We took pictures and stuff in front of.
Beverly Hills.
That's dope.
Went down Rodeo. Then we went over to Santa Monica. We went outside in Santa Monica, like over to the beach and stuff like that. All the parking lots at Santa Monica was like closed. Santa Monica Pier was closed. Couldn't even get on the fucking pier.
Unfortunately, but
Feels
the beach
bad.
was dope.
The views out there were dope.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The beach was cool. Took the doggos on the beach. That was fun.
the cutest thing I've ever done.
We a seagull washed up on shore.
Ew. Oh yeah, you showed
I
me.
showed you that on FaceTime.
Bro, that was like a hawk.
That bitch was big as fuck, bro. It was big as fuck. It got really kind of cool, bro. The water was cold as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Cold.
Cold
That
as
ocean
fuck.
water is cold as shit,
So
dude.
cold.
Cold as fuck, bro. And then I don't know. We kind of just like drove back over to like Hollywood, and well, we went to the
Hollywood sign.
Hollywood sign. Yeah, we took pictures at this little like spot. Like it's really good to see the Hollywood sign in the background.
Yeah.
I had a picture I want to post on Instagram from that. And then we went to the observatory, and we walked up like a quarter mile to get to the top, and like the view was fucking amazing of LA.
Nice.
Amazing.
And then we left there. We got In-N-Out Burger.
How was that?
I want to say this. Let me say this. In-N-Out Burger. On a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the best burger I've ever had, or one of the best burgers I've ever had. 0 being this shit is complete trash.
Complete trash.
Kylie, before I tell mine, how would you rank In-N-Out Burger?
How would I rank it?
Yeah.
1 to
Like,
10. Or
What's the
0 to
best
10?
burger you've ever had, and then where's In-N-Out Burger compared to that?
In-N-Out Burger was probably like I say 8.
Yeah.
I say 8.
Yeah.
I want to hear Zay's.
Is it an 11?
Bro, In-N-Out Burger might have been the best burger I've ever had in my life.
What?
No cap.
Really?
Even better than that place in South Carolina you were talking about?
There's a
Okay,
really good
okay,
burger
second
place
best,
in
best,
California
second best.
called like Burger Station or something like that.
Okay.
Really good. The burgers
Really?
are so good.
In-N-Out Burger put Swenson's to shame.
Wow.
In-N-Out Burger has a better burger than Swenson's.
I don't agree.
Not
But
the galley boy, dude.
Yes. Yes.
I don't agree.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because In-N-Out Burger's like ratio of burger to lettuce, because lettuce is all right.
If you have
I'm-
too much lettuce, it's fucked.
it's
Yeah.
fucked.
Fuck.
And if you have too little, it's like, why did you even bother
Why did
putting
you
it
even
on
bother?
it?
Yeah.
Sometimes I really hate lettuce on a burger.
Same.
It's on certain like people's
Gets
burgers
if,
or whatever.
If the burger is hot,
Wendy's
and then you put a piece of lettuce on it,
It kind of doesn't
it
go
gets
well.
like limp.
Wendy's
and
is
gross.
like
Yeah.
known for that, bro.
Yes. Dude.
Wendy's never has like good fucking lettuce on their burgers, and so they have like the perfect like ratio of burger, lettuce. What the sauce that they put on there, whatever sauce that they put in there, is phenomenal, and it's like not sloppy.
Oh.
Fucking the cheese on it is melted to fucking perfection.
The cheesiness.
The bun is the most important part for a sandwich like this
Oh,
because they
yes.
toast their bun.
Oh
And
hell
if-
yeah!
So like the bottom bun is known for like
Getting kind
being
of
a little bit too crispy
yes.
on the edges. Theirs had the most perfect little like crunch into it, like
No
like the
way.
freshest chip
Holy
you'll ever
shit.
eat is the comparison of how like crisp this
Dude,
like
I need to try In-N-Out now.
and like
Was there mayo on it, or was it in an like it was a sauce?
it was their sauce.
Their sauce.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
And like their drive-through is set up to where like it's like Chick-fil-A, how you know it has
Yeah,
that
yeah.
big ass wraparound
Yeah.
like driveway, so it does that like around the parking lot, and there's like somebody outside like at Chick-fil-A taking your
Oh.
order or whatever, so like it kind of goes by pretty quick even though the line is so long. And so we're fucking going through this line or whatever, and like we get to the actual building, and like there's big ass glass windows like showing the back of the building, like where people are actually working on the grills and stuff like that, and
Really?
it's so clean,
It is. They keep it
so
clean.
fucking clean, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
Like-
actually amazing.
You look in the back of like Burger King and McDonald's and shit like that, and it's,
It's
kind of like
gross as
sloppy
hell.
looking and
There's
shit like that.
fucking
Yeah,
garbage
yeah.
cans over there.
And like they welcome you looking into their fucking kitchen because like
they how
they
clean
take
they
pride in
keep
that.
it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love
it was
Wow.
dope as fuck. And then you get the burger, bro, and it's the presentation's great. Like they put like in a little sleeve and everything like that. Like
Yeah, I kind of love that they put it in like
It's kind of like
it's
old.
kind of like a fry bag
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
rather than like all wrapped up because it makes it way easier to just eat it.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And the fries were fucking great.
Yeah, the fries were really fucking.
The fries
good.
were really good.
Dude,
And
I
they
have
give you
to
a
try
fuck
it now.
ton.
In-N-Out Burger is so goddamn good, bro.
We got fucked over with Swanson's.
Y'all got wait what?
I'm talking about like
Oh yeah, well
because In-N-Out's
option.
only on the west
yeah,
side
yeah.
and
yeah.
Swanson's is only on the east side.
Yeah. So yeah, we fucking after we got that, we pretty much rolled through downtown. We saw the Staples Center, which was like crazy as fuck because it was pitch black because of the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Like it's not even turned on. They don't have lights on in there.
Damn.
And we got to see like kind of like drive through downtown and stuff like that. And what's crazy is that there was like protesters and shit like that. They were shutting down the 101, which is the highway that we had to take to get through downtown.
Mm-hmm.
The very next like day.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was insane.
And then we got out of LA and started heading back to Ohio.
I loved it.
How was the drive back? Like long?
This is a story within itself, bro. We're already like at an hour.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I feel like we
God.
just started.
Yeah, I did too. Are we going too in depth?
Maybe, I guess so.
Fuck.
But yeah, go through what you got.
Well, hang on. California. So you know how places have like a state, like flower and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They have like a state.
Oh shit, this is
Plane. I know
like
what
funny
you're
as
talking about.
fuck.
If California had a state vehicle, it would be the Prius.
Oh my gosh. There's just some Priuses out there.
So
Everywhere.
many
Really?
Priuses.
There was literally a
Really?
time where I was like,
Like
all right.
their flag should be a Prius
There was
on
one
it
time
instead of a bear.
there was one time I was like, all right. So there's gonna be a Prius in 3, 2, 1. There it is.
Oh my god.
I mean, it was like we couldn't go more than 10 seconds without seeing a Prius.
I had a video where there was a Prius. It was all right. So it's 4 lanes.
It was like a 4-lane
There's
road.
4 lanes of traffic. We're sitting at a red light, and we're all going the same way. And to the I'm going from right to left. There's a Prius, not a Prius. Then to the left lane of us, there's a Prius.
Oh my god.
Then a Prius pulled up beside us, bro.
No way.
And then 2 cars behind us was another Prius.
Holy shit, dude.
They were literally everywhere.
Literally.
Like, every time I
Priuses?
see a Prius, I will be haunted.
We
Okay,
would
stat-
like call them out every time we saw them.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
like
This is
every
like a
2
2-hour
seconds.
thing, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're just like Prius.
We had to have seen like 500 Priuses in a matter of 2 hours.
My
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, we
what the
should've
fuck's up with
counted.
Priuses out
Okay,
there?
but
Priuses
if
and-
number 2,
Oh, yeah,
if there
here we
was a
go.
number 2 state vehicle, it would be a Porsche
Cayenne.
Cayenne.
Porsche Cayennes, yeah.
Those
I wouldn't
They're
doubt
SUVs?
it. Yep.
everywhere.
Everywhere, bro.
Jesus.
And I'm
For
just like,
every
y'all are just
Porsche
I
Cayenne.
I see some in here in Ohio.
Yeah.
For every
they're all
Porsche
over.
Cayenne, there was probably 3 Priuses, though.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
And then just like hella Teslas.
Yep. Sounds like
So third place goes to Tesla.
I want a Tesla, dude.
Me too. But like, okay, so you're
Some
in Ohio. How often do you see a Tesla? Like, I don't see them very often over here.
I feel like over by Howe Avenue,
Oh, really?
you see maybe like one every once in a while.
Really?
Isn't there a charging station over there? That's probably why they
Probably.
Probably. But basically, you saw them all over the place in California. They were just like, I've never seen more Teslas in my life. Like, I've never
Damn.
seen this many in my life. That's how many there were. It was just crazy. I'll just buzz through the rest of the states here.
Okay. We'll tell the
then-
major stuff.
So we went through Arizona again. Same shit, different day, dry and hot. That's pretty much it. New Mexico was the next state. There was no grass. Like I said earlier, there was no grass in New Mexico, like anywhere. Another, just flat and hot. Albuquerque is in New Mexico. I've always
Didn't you sleep through Albuquerque?
no, I don't know, probably. Yeah, I probably didn't see it. All I know is it's a cool name. It's fun to say.
Albuquerque.
And then
There's a music road in New Mexico?
yeah.
Oh yeah, you drive down it and it sounds like music.
It's not there anymore.
Really?
Yeah. We drove on the road
Yeah, they paved
Wow.
over
and they
it,
paved
bro.
over
Of
it.
course, of fucking course.
I was pissed.
Bunch of assholes.
Yeah, it was just something that we really wanted to see, and no.
Look up a video of
Um,
it. You can see what it
yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah, we could. But are you good?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Their Walmart there was like super impressive. But
Really?
yeah, it was just so neat.
I
and
could go on
beautiful.
about that
I could
Walmart,
go.
but
You want to
'cause
talk about it or no?
no, let's go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful Walmart. Okay. Never said that before in my life. Texas. Texas. Flat and hot and dry and still no grass.
Apparently their winters suck or something like that
Where?
in Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that. But where'd it go? Oh, Cadillac Ranch.
Oh,
That's where
the
those
cars.
Cadillacs were. Buried halfway in the ground. That was cool. We spray painted our name on them and stuff.
Sitting vertically.
Yeah, it was really dope. And then
That was one of those like real bucket list things for me.
Yeah.
the
I'm
people
so
that we
glad we
talked
did
to,
that.
Awesome.
the people that we talked to in Texas, like workers at like gas stations that we stopped at, actually like the nicest people ever.
Really?
Like I had this lady and she just had the cutest southern accent. She was, "All right, honey, you're good to go." And
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
"Aw, you're the cutest." And that's pretty much all I had for Texas. Oklahoma finally found some grass. Tulsa was pretty cool. And then we hit the biggest fucking fog storm. That's not a thing,
Dog.
is it?
Where you can't even see like 5 feet in front
Could
of you.
not see.
That happened
bro.
to me. That happened here.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
All right, so let me run through this real quick.
Go ahead.
The GPS unknowingly was set to no toll roads.
Oh no.
So we got to a point on Interstate 44 where apparently I guess it was getting ready to turn to a toll road or
Yeah.
something like that. So it took us off the highway and it took us down like routes into residential areas.
What the
Yeah, like we're
fuck?
passing people's houses.
Oh, what?
Like
In
just
Oklahoma.
regular businesses and stuff like that. and,
Oh.
like houses and stuff.
And I was like, bro, what the fuck
like,
is going on?
These roads are like,
Tore the fuck up.
bro, the highways would say 60 and 70 miles per hour and you couldn't go to 40 without thinking your car was about to fall apart.
Jesus.
And so these cars are like coming up behind us and rushing behind us and then just disappearing off in the fucking fog, which you couldn't see. Like it would get to the like point where you couldn't see 2 car lengths in front of you. And then there would get to the
Jesus
like point where you
Christ.
couldn't see like maybe a half a mile down the road.
Okay.
But you could still see for the most part.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was nighttime. And so we got to this point where I was just like, all right, let me fucking try to find it. And I'm trying, I need to get to sleep because it's not like I had just got done driving or whatever.
Yeah.
And I knew that like my turn again was coming up after she got done because we were trying to get my dad some time to get rest so he could like rejuvenate himself or whatever
Yeah.
to be able to drive at some point. And so like we're all kind of just like really getting fucking tired. And I couldn't get any sleep because I had to help her figure out and navigate a way back to a highway or whatever. So luckily we were on this road, and I was like, all right, turn left here, and we're gonna go down this long ass road. It's still foggy as fuck. We get on this highway, and it's
also, I have to note, these roads, these residential ass roads, people's houses, like, deer did not give a damn.
Really?
Deer everywhere. I kept seeing deer.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it was dark as fuck. And
it's also foggy, so they probably didn't know where the fuck they were going.
No,
But
they had no fucking clue, bro. So, like, at my lights would, like, you know how their eyes will, like, light up when your headlights shine on them? I would just see, like, little dots, and
oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
Yeah,
What if
it's
there was
crazy.
one in the road or something?
I can't do this. So I literally had to go, like, 30 because in the speed limit's, like, 75
Holy
or something
shit.
crazy.
on these residential ass roads, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like,
That's fucked.
I'm not trying to hit a deer right
Fuck
now.
that,
like,
yeah.
a bunch of people kept passing me, and I was like, please go ahead of me because I can't see a damn thing.
So we get on the fucking on the
Also,
turn-
if there's anyone from Oklahoma and what was the next one? Missouri?
yeah.
Is fog just a thing out there, or
Is
do we
fog
just get
just a
really
thing out there?
unlucky?
Right.
Like, is it always foggy there at night?
Right.
Because oh my god,
Fucking
we timed that shit up awfully.
so we get to the turnpike, and like I finally find a way. So like the turnpike that we got on, it lead us to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And by then, which being like a city landscape, it might be a little bit better. So Kylie gets to a point where like I finally get to a point where I can like relax and like go to sleep. And Kylie like shakes my head like however many minutes later, and like I can't drive anymore. I gotta fucking like.
Yo, I know that felt like a couple minutes to you, but that was like a couple hours.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It definitely felt like a couple minutes.
Yeah. It was like
But
an hour and a half or two.
She shakes me and she's
Damn.
like, I can't drive anymore. I'm about to fall asleep. And like, first of all, I'm panicking because I just woke up to sleep. I'm like disoriented, like at the moment. 'Cause, like, and then the first thing I hear is like, I'm about to fall asleep. So I'm like, fuck, like, oh shit, like, why? And I look at her, I'm like, why'd you wait to this point to like tell me or whatever? You could have just woke me up like 45 minutes ago, but when you felt like a little better than you do or whatever, something like that. And like, I don't know, like.
But when you're driving, you never know how tired you are until it just
Until
hits
it
you.
hits you,
Yeah, I guess so.
And that's
Yeah.
immediately when I woke you up
Yeah.
because I was sitting there and I don't know why this happens to me. Like, I wasn't even on drugs.
But your eyes just start to like.
Okay, so I'm like, I'm driving and literally my body feels contorted.
Yes, I know what you
Bro,
mean.
what the? My arms feel like they're doing this and my hips feel like they're doing this. Like, I feel like I'm driving like this.
Oh my god.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm driving just straight up, but my body feels like I'm contorted. It was so weird.
weird.
And that's when I was like, I gotta get off this fucking road,
So
bro. I can't
meanwhile,
do
I'm on
this.
like minimal sleep.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, all right,
Same here, bro.
let's just fucking do it, bro. So I get into this mood where I'm like, I'm gonna get us somewhere where we can actually like
Yeah.
be good.
Yeah, be good.
Out of this fucking fog.
I know what you mean.
Because when she got done, the sun was pretty much starting to come up. But that means the fucking fog was like 10 times worse.
Oh shit.
The fog got thicker as
'Cause
she
the light was
drove.
shining on it.
Yeah.
And like not only did it get thicker, but like as the fucking light like illuminated the sky, all you could see is white around you.
Oh my
It was
word.
like-
Ridiculous.
The visibility went from like a half a mile to like a quarter of a mile.
Holy
You're literally
shit.
watching cars just like drive past you and disappear. And
Yeah, it felt
fucking-
like 20 feet in front of you and you couldn't see a car.
right.
Damn.
And like the speed limit again is like 70 miles per hour, and you're just cruising on the highway. And
Yeah.
like I can't do 70 miles per hour in fog like that because
Fuck no, that's so sus.
my biggest fear is like a pileup, bro, and me just running
Yes.
into it and like life being over in a matter of seconds with me having no reaction to it,
Yeah.
not even be able to stop it
It's
from
messed
happening.
up, man.
And like, so everybody in the car sleep at this point or whatever, and I'm just like, fuck, bro, like I'm starting to get tired myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, when no one's
And-
talking to you in the car for that long,
Right,
you're like,
and I'm trying to like podcast it out. The whole trip basically I had like podcasts rolling and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
We pitched in on podcasts and stuff.
yeah.
And
He listened to my podcast.
Right.
I listened to the ones he listens to.
fucking I finally got to a point I was like I can't do it.
Yeah.
And so we pulled over, and we literally took a hour nap.
Okay.
And I got out of the car once we woke back up because I had an alarm set. And like I went in the cooler, I grabbed every energy drink. I grabbed one of her strong ass, nasty ass energy drinks and
Damn.
chugged that bitch, bro. And it woke me up, but like when I woke up, the fog was even thicker, bro.
Holy shit.
Even thicker.
Oh.
For like 2 hours of driving.
Oh my god. How fucking long is that fog? That's crazy.
Yes.
Why? Where was this at?
Fucking
Oklahoma and
Oklahoma,
Missouri.
Missouri, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
And we finally
It
got out of it, and
wouldn't
like
stop.
we finally got out of it, and then we hit like St. Louis, and Indianapolis wasn't open or whatever. Like the roads
Yeah,
were
the highway
closed
to
off.
Indianapolis was completely closed, so
Yeah.
it sent me like down towards Cincinnati.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It was really weird. Okay, but basically the rest I have is Missouri. St. Louis is cool.
The
Fog.
police present in St. Louis is like ridiculous.
What, really?
There is so many fucking police in St. Louis.
Damn.
Like we didn't spend too much time in St. Louis. Like there's a long like build up to actually get into the city, like when you drive in there or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But like when you're in St. Louis, there was a hell of people pulled over,
Really?
and like there was helicopters just like driving down the highway in
oh
general.
my god.
And like I saw more when we stopped at that gas station.
Yeah.
That dranky ass fucking gas station.
You were like, hurry up, we're not in a good area.
Bro,
Like, what do you
bro, it
know?
looks sketchy as fuck,
Hey, I
bro.
know you can tell. You can tell.
Yeah. They give,
Do you
they give
remember-
off a vibe.
Do you remember that semi truck that got towed away, but it was like on fire?
Yes.
There
Wait,
was a
what?
semi
Yes.
that
Burned
was
to
like
ashes, bro.
charred.
What?
Yes. Whatever fire it was in, it was nasty as fuck.
Oh my
The entire
God.
thing was like charred, and like even some of the pieces were still like
On
like you
fire,
know how
kinda?
coal is like
Yeah.
It's like-
burning
yeah.
still. That's literally how the truck was.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and the smell was
being
horrible.
towed. And Zay was like, I don't know what's in this truck, but it fucking stinks. And then we go up like a mile, and there it fucking is. That's why it fucking stinks. It smells like burnt rubber.
Because
And-
it's burning.
Ugh,
Oh man.
disgusting.
It's just traveling on the highway, like with like
That's
on the back of
crazy.
this fucking trailer, bro.
It was so weird. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then pretty much it was just more Illinois, which actually I liked that more southern route of Illinois. I thought it was actually kind of pretty.
Yeah.
And then Indiana was cool, I guess. It was just Indiana and Ohio. When we finally got to Ohio, like we stopped at I think a gas station near like Dayton.
It was
Is that
right
right?
into Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Like literally when we crossed the border, it was like
Oh,
the first
okay.
fucking exit.
And I just felt like I was finally with my people. Like I was like, yes, this is
I'm home.
these are my fucking people, bro. And then the drivers were immediately idiots.
Yep.
And
Sounds like home.
we were 4 hours from home, but we felt
Like
like
4
that
hou-
was the
bro.
quickest
No.
drive ever.
No, not for
It was
me.
long. I fell asleep.
Bro, that last hour and 8 minutes. I remember on the clock. I remember on the GPS clock where it was like hour 8 minutes away from home. And I was like
That's like how it is at work, dude. You have like an hour
Yes.
left and it's so long.
Yes.
because it's the home stretch, bro. It's
Exactly.
like especially like so because the trip between Akron and Columbus, I don't like take often, but like I kind of know it, but like I don't know it to enough to where it's like, all right, well, this feels comfortable or whatever because I know I'm this far away from home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were parts where I was anticipating like certain exits to come up or whatever, and it wouldn't come up, and I was like, bro, this is a long ass stretch. I forgot how long this stretch was.
Yeah.
And like it got to that point where I saw like the GPS said like it would give me a certain amount of time before I'm home, and then a certain amount of time before like a highway exchange. And I kept looking at the one that said the highway change on accident.
Oh no.
And like it'd say like fucking 15 miles or something like that from the highway exchange, or whatever, to get to the next place or whatever, to the next stretch of
Yeah.
highway. And I was thinking that was
to get
Oh,
home.
no.
to get home. So then
No.
I peeped down at the one because
And it would go up or some shit.
no, I peeped down at the one that was to actually go home, and it would say like 150 miles left. And I'm just
Oh.
like, bro, come on.
Holy shit.
God damn.
150 miles. It's like 2.5 hours.
But I remember when we first got into Ohio and we were like, we're pretty much home. Like, we're pretty much home. Like, especially when you think about 34 hours of driving,
Fucking crazy.
not including the stops. Like, it was like, this is it.
You guys are
Like,
fucking
we
crazy.
made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I slept. And I remember when I woke up, you were going around that curve down, like, off of, like, Goodyear Boulevard, kind of.
Okay.
Okay, not Goodyear Boulevard, but you were going right off of the highway. You know how it goes up like that. You know,
I think
the
I know.
road.
You go on when you get off of
On like, what is that fucking road called?
on You talking about like
East.
you talking about where you go up on? Wait, what are you
Okay,
talking
so
about?
you get off the highway past like the Arlington and Kelly Avenue
Yeah,
exits.
and then
You
you
get
go
off
left under
and-
the fucking bridge.
you go left under the bridge and then
And
you
left.
turn left again and you go around that curve. That's exactly where I woke up at.
Oh, okay.
Like
so
by East
before
High
you-
School,
before you
kind
cross
of.
the bridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By East High School, and I remember feeling you turning that, and I was like, "This feels like the turn by the fucking high school, bro." And then I woke up and I was like, "Bro, it is.
We're home.
It is." And I was like, "Oh my god, it just felt unreal."
Yeah, man. But hey,
What are we at right now,
It's an hour and like 15.
bro? What
Damn.
the fuck?
Yeah.
That was an episode.
Fucking.
If you want to hear more about this, which I don't even know if there's anything else we can fucking say about this trip.
There's definitely more we could talk
There's
about.
definitely more we could talk
We
about.
could definitely get more in detail.
And
Hell
if you
yeah.
want to see some of the landscapes and the footage that we took, we're going to be making a vlog, posting that on the YouTube.
Did you guys record a lot? Record a lot?
We got a good bit.
We got a
We
lot of
could've did more.
landscapes.
could've
We didn't
did
do a
more.
lot of like narrating,
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
but that's the hardest part of vlogging because you just
Facts.
feel so cringe when you
Yeah.
do it.
I know,
You're
dude.
just like, "Hey, what is up, guys?"
and you're like,
we are going.
and there's like
through-
people around you and shit,
Yeah,
and you're
you're just
doing
like,
this. It's
ugh.
like, what the fuck?
I feel cringe.
Even
as
though the
fuck.
people in LA are probably just used to that shit because the YouTubers are out there.
Bro, I forgot to mention this when we were talking about LA. LA made me feel so unimportant. Like,
Oh my god.
I felt like such a fucking scrub in LA. I was like, damn, I really don't mean nothing, bro.
And that's how it
So you're
always
driving
is,
down the
though.
highway and you're like, that person's probably important as fuck. That person's probably the host of some show.
I remember that there
That
was
guy's
this one dude
probably
that
the
was
CEO
like doing like
of-
it sounded like he was doing like a business call, and I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah.
he's just out here chilling at the park, and he's just doing a business call right now.
Oh
and
my
we're just
God.
Like, that could
Yeah.
be like the CEO of some like
yeah.
major ass company.
Yeah. He was definitely important as fuck.
Yeah,
It was just weird.
the exotic cars out there were beautiful.
Oh, I believe it, dude.
amazing.
I believe it.
Hella G wagons too, by the way.
Of course.
But yeah, no, if I would definitely recommend that to like anybody, like that trip. It was it gave me like a sense of accomplishment, and like really gave me like a motivational push for life and stuff like that, because
That's awesome.
to go like damn near 5,000 miles in 5 days and see that many states and just like take in that kind of like I don't know, like beauty and shit like that about America.
Plus,
like, it's-
literally just achieving that. Like, it's an achievement.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's an achievement.
Go. Get. You're going to tear my microphone out. It was just like, it felt like such an achievement in life. Go lay down. But yeah, definitely recommend. Honestly, Route 66 was boring to me. Because we took like a more northern route at first, like when we went there, and then on the way back we tried to take Route 66.
I'm telling you that
It was
like
really
Route 66
boring.
is it pops up and then it goes away.
What do you mean?
So like Route 66, all right, so there's a new Route 66 and there's an old Route
Yeah, yeah.
66. The new Route 66 is basically the highway that actually connects Chicago to Santa Monica.
Okay.
The old Route 66 is a road that like pops up and disappears and runs like
Throughout, yeah.
parallel with the new Route 66. So like
Oh.
there'll be occasions where you'll look over and you'll still see the road there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden like you'll be like going further down the highway and like in a more populated area, and then like you look over and it'll be completely gone. I don't know
What
if it
the
like
fuck?
I don't know if it like dips into
Maybe
the
it
city and
turns or
pops back
something.
out, but like then you'll see like random signs that pop up and be like, hey, here's a sign to some fucking little like landscape or whatever on Route 66, and you're just like, it's back? Like what the fuck?
It's back.
Yeah, since they took it off the highway system or whatever, like they just don't keep up with it.
Right.
Damn.
There's
And
literally
it's
like
just ridiculous.
run down ass like places like kind of on Route 66
Oh.
on the old Route 66.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's kind of like vibes though.
Yeah.
Feels like a Cars movie.
Yeah. But yeah, there's so much more we can talk about, and like I don't know, maybe we'll fucking put something out later other than outside of the thing to kind of
The
get more
vlog.
in depth or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, if you could fucking do anything, like go fucking do that shit, bro. Like
Or drive anywhere. Like this trip really made me just realize that like the things that were like, I don't want to go that far. Like it's not that far. Just go. It's like there's so many pretty things in Ohio that like I've never seen, but because I just didn't want to drive out there.
Yeah.
But like there's some beautiful ass shit to see. Just go see it, you guys. Just go
It
see
was-
it.
for me, it just felt like like you get so far out and you're like, damn, I'm so far away from home.
Yeah,
And flying isn't an option.
because you have your car with you.
Right. And the dogs.
Yeah.
And like you're out there and you're just like, well, fuck it, bro. Like, let's do some exploring, and you get this kind of like sense of like really and truly how big the country is, bro. Like,
It's
and
enormous.
Damn.
you feel so fucking small, and like when you're out there and you're like in the middle of those fucking like landscapes where there's literally nothing to fucking see. It honestly feels like you're on a different like planet.
Damn.
It feels like for me, it felt like I was on fucking Mars because this landscape was so red. Like,
Yeah.
there's like fucking mountains and shit like that everywhere and stuff like that, and like you don't feel like you're even in America anymore.
Yeah, it's truly wild.
Yeah, it's like America really has like so many different things to look at to like fucking
Like
offer
terrains
and shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know, I guess like that'd be the reason why I would like really recommend that to people and shit like that, because it's like really dope. Like it really like I'm not like
Yeah,
a
I
naturey
mean-
guy. Like,
But you get to like see all like the big stops, like the big things.
yeah,
It's dope. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Is that it for this episode?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think
God
so.
damn, bro. There's so
Um,
much happening in the world. It makes me sad we don't get to talk about it.
Yeah, let's run through one or two things real quick. Fuck it. Obviously we can't ignore the shit that's going on in Minnesota.
Yeah.
There's a lots of things happening in America right now.
Yeah.
I'm sad and I'm pissed off and I'm excited because I really hope that some real change is coming. It feels like I don't know, you know when a tragedy happens and you just feel like so united with like the people that agree with you and like want to work towards like change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now. But I'm just pissed. I'm pissed off. Basically, some gross cop in Minnesota was arresting a guy, I guess. But
George Floyd.
yeah, George Floyd, and had him handcuffed on the ground and thought it was okay to like have his knee on George Floyd's neck, so much so that he died
For 8 minutes.
Jesus
for
Christ.
7 or 8 minutes, and he died.
While screaming that he
And-
couldn't breathe, and fucking the video came out and showed that he was actually his autopsy came out and showed that he was actually dead for 2 minutes and like 50 something seconds or 40 something seconds. Like
After
He
Or-
killed him
Like-
on purpose, dude.
like
That's
the guy
bullshit.
had his knee on his
Yeah, so he was
dead
dead.
body for like
2
2 minutes,
minutes.
over almost 3
Oh
minutes.
my fucking god, dude.
it's disgusting.
And like the cops that were around him also didn't do anything. They were actually helping hold him down.
Jesus.
And I mean, how
But the cop that had his knee on his neck got arrested. Like he
Yeah,
got
I
charged
heard
for
that.
3rd-degree murder and manslaughter. But like they're still trying to like look to upgrade that. But go ahead, Kylie.
how fucked up of a person, of a group of white dudes, actually I think one of them was like
Asian.
of some sort. How fucked up do you have to be to be so threatened by a black man that you think it actually takes 4 police officers to
Keep him restrained.
Keep him restrained. Like what? For what?
Or just detain him in general.
To
He
detain
wasn't even
him.
resisting.
He literally wasn't resisting, and all I keep seeing is like, just people are disgusting. People are really disgusting, and they're like, well, police officers matter too. And I'm just like, I get it, but
I mean, when
people of color are the ones being targeted. So can we not just focus on that?
I think it just diminishes the issue. Like it kind of just like it waters shit down because
And it pisses me off.
It's a true statement, but like it's not the time to be using that shit right now. Like if I fucking if Chad, you fall down the stairs right now,
yeah,
and you scrape your leg and you're like in pain right now, like in this moment,
right,
and I come to you and be like, I fell and scraped my leg too. Like that shit hurted me.
Okay.
Like, how does that help your situation?
Not
like,
at all.
Like, how does it help you feel better?
Exactly.
It doesn't. Like,
And this country is just so fucking divided. Like, even the most conservative people I know were on Facebook like, oh man, this guy didn't deserve to die. This is fucked up and that. And then literally a day later, it's now turned to like the argument that white people make that, well, it's more about riots now because people in Minnesota are rioting and burning buildings down.
I'll tell you what those riots are due to. Due to two things.
Okay, hang on one second. Basically, people, even the most conservative of people, are like, damn, he shouldn't have died. And then a day later, immediately, they're like, well, that's not the right way to do it. Like, you really shouldn't be burning buildings down and this and that. And it's like they want so badly to talk about anything else than the actual problem.
Right.
It's frustrating as hell. It's like, for a split second, the most conservative people I know were agreeing with the most liberal people I know in the fact that this guy died and it was fucked up.
Right.
Damn.
And now they're not because they're focusing on something fucking else.
Let me tell you why. What was the two reasons I was talking about?
2 reasons why the riots are happening.
Oh yeah. 2 reasons why the riots are happening. 2. I mean 1. All right. So before I get to my point, they actually found out that there was a undercover cop up there.
Oh my god.
Dressed up in like a trench coat kind of like outfit, and he was holding an umbrella over his head so he couldn't be seen from like top view, I guess, or whatever. And he was actually busting windows out at like some of the stores or whatever to kind of like elevate the like the look of the violence and stuff like that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? To make it look like the looters out there are just causing like
Wait,
complete
what
destruction.
the fuck?
Jesus.
Yeah, there's an
Christ.
undercover cop out there doing that.
Why?
fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they would want to like elevate like the visuals of like
what
how
the hell?
bad it looks out there, but
Not to mention
that
Minnesota.
just it adds to a thing where like people don't trust the police out there.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Minnesota police have a history of being like very corrupt. So
Really?
I kind of don't find that surprising.
Damn.
And so they there was also all right. So the first reason why I think that the riots are going on, I think that it's people that are not living in those cities who come over to those cities and just kind of like want to fuck shit up, just for the cause and because it's something to do that's going to benefit them. I don't think they're doing it for the right reasons. They're using the problem itself for their own personal gain.
Okay.
And 2, I think that there's also a group of people who are literally just fed the fuck up and have gotten to a point
most of us.
that have gotten to a point where it's like, you guys haven't heard our voices when we do this shit peacefully. So let's ramp shit up so that now this destruction like that that we can cause. They're burning Targets. They're burning fucking auto zones. They're burning police stations, precincts.
Yeah.
Like the
That's
city's
crazy.
like literally on fire, and they're like, "Listen, you're not gonna hear our voice. All right, well, we're gonna start fucking shit up, and we're gonna start putting setting stuff on fire so that you guys can understand that like this shit's serious."
Rightfully so.
And like, I'll never sit there and condone shit like that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say like, "Hey, go do that shit like that." But like, I'm not gonna be like, "All right, I don't see why you guys aren't doing it." Like, I have perfect.
Yeah, they have a reason.
They have full reason to be doing that shit by now.
Even the Minneapolis governor came out and said, like, these people are right to be rioting.
Right.
Like, they have every fucking right. People are being killed.
Right.
Constantly,
And you can
it feels
replace
like.
an AutoZone, but you can't replace somebody's life.
Yeah.
And that's
You know what I
like
mean?
a lot of my
It's insurance money that they're gonna have.
my conservative, not friends, but what's the word, acquaintances that I have are just like, well, it's not right for them to burn down like because that's people's livelihood, that's people's jobs, and this and that. Like, I really do feel for anyone that lost their jobs because of this, because of anybody burning down the store that they work at.
1 in 4 people in California alone are jobless right now. So jobless is like It's like that's like going on. They might not have even been back at those jobs right now.
Not to mention, like, the protesters were actually very specific about what they're burning down. Like, they burnt down Target and AutoZone and businesses that supported the police out there. Like, businesses that were known to support the police force in Minnesota. So they were targeting things like that. They also weren't burning down places in their own neighborhoods. They were burning down places that were like strategically planned, like places that were giving the most problems, pretty much. Damn. Like problematic places.
On top of that, this stuff wasn't started by like people didn't just come in and start burning shit down.
Right.
There were people like doing things like, so there's a picture of like, so last week that there was something where white people with like their guns and stuff were standing in front of the state capitol in some state or whatever, and they were holding their guns and just like yelling at the fucking lined up police officers and stuff like that, and like basically being like they were protesting, but like they were like rowdy as fuck, and the police didn't really do anything. They just kind of held their ground, and like they weren't fucking throwing off fucking smoke bombs and shit like that. Like it was it went cordial as fuck. And
did you hear that on there?
Fucking
Damn.
I don't know, but the one in Minnesota, like the police like did minimal. I mean, the people did minimal shit, and like the police are treating them like some rowdy ass fucking college crowd or whatever. And that's when they got pissed off, and that's kind of when the burning and shit started off, whatever. But like,
so can I say something?
Yeah.
On April 16th, 2020, there were protests, if you will, in Michigan at state capitals. Armed white men, like very armed, like the most armed that you can possibly be, like the largest gun I've ever seen.
Like the AR-15s and shit like
yeah,
that.
like huge ass guns and bulletproof vests, and they're just standing there protesting peacefully, if you will. Donald Trump tweeted, "The governor of Michigan should give a little and put out the fire. These are very good people, but they are angry. They want their lives back again, safely. See them, talk to them, make a deal," Donald Trump said. That was May 1st. On May 26th, there's a picture of police shooting rubber bullets, throwing smoke bombs at protesters for this police violence in Minnesota. And they're holding signs and they're sitting on the fucking ground.
Jesus.
And they're being shot at, and smoke bombs are being thrown at them. And Donald Trump tweeted, "These, in all caps, thugs are dishonoring the memory of George Floyd, and I won't let that happen. Just spoke to Governor Tim Walz and told him that the military is with him all the way. Any difficulty and we will assume control, but when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Thank you."
Oh my God.
Bro, Trump might be the dumbest president I've ever. He's also at during all this shit, like coronavirus still going on.
Obama roasted him and said the way he handled coronavirus was bad.
No.
He's such a sick motherfucker.
Like, through all this, like the coronavirus, the fucking shit in Minnesota, and the fucking rioting and fucking protests going on, and the economy being the trash. There's his issues ongoing with China. This motherfucker, out of all things right now, is having a dispute with Twitter because Twitter fact-checked him on something that he turned out to be wrong on.
Oh, my.
Yeah. But also that's just gross to me that he literally just said these thugs.
Yeah, that's like the American citizens.
It's like, it was just disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
take a look
obviously
at
he doesn't give a
officers.
shit about the citizens.
And he just immediately was like,
There's
all
white
right,
people
I'm
in that
sending
crowd
it.
too, looting. Like,
Yeah, and then he was like, okay, well, we can send out the National Guard. Why? Because white police officers.
The National Guard's already out there, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
like
white police officers are not threatened by white men with guns. They are more threatened by people of color with fucking signs that are sitting on the fucking ground.
yeah, this
Because
whole
they're
situation's
pussies.
fucked up. But I mean, our hearts go out to the family and shit like that. Like, I mean, it's
I just hope that like
stupid as fuck that like
the amount of like activism going on. I really hope that like this is maybe a turning point.
I hope so.
I know it's probably not, but Jesus fucking Christ, we need something.
Think about like the past 4 years though. Donald Trump's presidency is gonna be known for stupid shit like this. He also had a press conference today where all he talked about was China. He didn't even mention like the shit that went on.
Bro, I told Zay when he turned this press conference on, I said this is directly after that tweet of where he said looting, when the looting starts, the shooting starts. It was directly after that, so we expected him.
It wasn't directly after because he put that up like 1 a.m.
Okay, well, it was the next day or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was right after he put out that clarification about it. That's
right.
what it was. That's
right.
what it was.
He like backtracked on it.
Yes. So and then
which he always does.
he put out this. He did this press conference, or it was more so like a statement because he talked for like 10 minutes about China
and then walked off.
Literally, when he turned, when Zay turned this on, I was like, "How much do you want to bet that this guy mentions nothing about what's going on in America and doesn't take any questions and walks off?"
I was like, nah, he's gonna say something. He's got to say something.
He got to say something.
Though.
Right.
And then he walked off. And I was like,
nice. I was like, damn, he ain't say shit.
Nice.
Just ridiculous.
Fucking yeah, man. I hope by next week we can talk about something a little bit more like positive about like about what happens or something like that. Like I hope the outcome turns out quick and good, but I mean, for right now, like one officer got arrested and the other 2 or 3 or whatever are still kind of out there. Which if one of the 3 of us would have murdered somebody and sat on somebody's neck, our hand in our pocket, which was the craziest part about that whole picture. Like the pictures are circulating around, his hands in his pocket, so it's like dude's really just chilling on his neck.
Yeah,
it's not like he was trying to like, because usually when somebody holds like their fucking knee on your neck, like in like a police officer,
it was unnecessary that he was there.
Right. It's usually for the reason of holding somebody down because somebody's resisting.
Yeah, like usually you're like with your hands.
But this motherfucker's literally just resting on his fucking neck.
Yeah.
With his hand in his pocket. And hands in your pocket is like, you're just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked up. So.
It's disgusting.
And the other officers that allow this to just chill out and like happen and stuff like that, like I hope that they get the fucking bullshit thrown at them that they deserve, because this
country is very broken
at the moment. You can't have a good police system without policing police. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
If that makes sense.
Checks and balances.
Right. But
something's got to change, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy. Just I don't know. It's just.
And that's why I was so like excited, because it felt like everyone was on the same page that this is fucked up and these officers need to pay. Yeah. And now the whole story has changed, and it's like it just dilutes the
major
issue. Movement, like.
But like it's just weird because like there were a couple times where a police officer actually pulled behind us during this trip. Damn. And like I don't know how you feel when a cop comes behind you.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
It's nerve-wracking in a way where I'm just like, I know I don't have anything in the car.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact that there's nothing in this car that can be pulled over. There's nothing, like I wasn't speeding, and I still think that something bad is gonna happen.
I know what you mean.
And like, it shouldn't be that way for a black person or a white person. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like the people that are pulling you over are like, they give you a ticket because they want you to understand the consequences of like driving fast.
Yeah.
You could die. That should be it. You shouldn't come to me with some authority ass fucking figure, like trying to act like you're like high and mighty and shit like that. And
I know
like you're the last fucking like boss I got to see before I die or something like that. Like there should be no intimidation. Like it should be, hey, just wanted to let you know you're going too fast. Here's your ticket. Sorry I have to do this for you, whatever. Sorry making me inconvenience or whatever, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to get you to understand, like, hey, that you can't be going this fast.
Yes.
It should be that and that only. Like, don't come to my window like, hey, why were you going that fast? What were you doing? Where are you going?
They sound pissed off.
Yeah, like this isn't personal. This is just your job, dog.
Exactly,
like,
dude.
It's you act like it's an inconvenience that you had to stop. You had to turn your car on, chase me down the highway, and like give me a ticket. I get it. Like it's dangerous. Like, but this is what you signed up for. You know what I mean? Like if you're scared to have to pull over somebody who may be in a tinted Dodge Charger with some dreads. Don't be in this fucking field, bro. You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah.
It's not the job for you, clearly.
Yeah, it's gross.
But I don't know.
Gross.
Hopefully we can get to a place where shit can get better.
Yeah.
If not, then I guess shit like Minnesota is gonna keep happening. Which again, I don't condone it, but like I don't have a problem with it. To be honest with you. They
Hang on,
they
what?
can burn the whole. I mean, they can burn the whole fucking city down for all I care. Like until shit changes,
Exactly.
all those buildings can be replaced.
Yep.
And it sucks that like there's some black businesses out there and shit like that, but that's what insurance is for. Preserve those, I guess. Have the black people protect those specific businesses in the
That's
city.
why
whatever,
I'm so pissed off that like every like fucking white conservative person I know is like, but that's so wrong. Like they burned down a Target, like a Target.
It's just a Target.
Fucking Susan. There's another Target 15 miles down the fucking road.
And not only that, there's Amazon.
There's also
Yeah, that too.
Amazon. Grow up. Grow
Yeah,
up.
There's
Grow up
ordering
and order
off of
some
it. There's
Amazon.
ordering off of Target. Like
Yeah. Also, just fuck off, bro.
if you got the
Fuck
phone,
off. You're more worried about that's this country is so like brainwashed into like such a capitalist thing where like losing a building full of products is like more
Who will stay?
tragic to white people than fucking anything else.
yeah. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up, man.
Bro, how long have we been recording?
140.
Gee, Manee.
Go.
Chad, do you have a riddle of the week, dog?
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? What was last week's?
Last week's riddle was
Drum roll, please.
what gets bigger when more is taken away.
Did we guess this?
Did we get it right?
I don't know actually.
What gets bigger when more is taken away?
What was it?
Hold on. Let me think. What gets bigger when more is taken away? What gets bigger when more is taken away? A plant.
A hole.
A hole. That's right.
Damn.
Damn.
What I was thinking was the plant grows, but like leaves tend to fall off of it.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
What's a new one?
What can't be put in a saucepan?
What can't be put in a saucepan?
Yeah.
What can't be put in a saucepan? Huh. What can't be put in a saucepan? Sauce.
Nope.
A saucepan. What can't,
All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
what
we'll,
can't be put in a saucepan?
We'll see what it is next week, and we'll actually know before next week because I want to know after we get done with this
I know,
podcast.
same.
All right, guys, we're chilling.
Sadie says goodbye.
We're back, obviously. I'll get this episode thing figured out, so you have a nice little binge of episodes.
Yeah, you can also expect our vlog.
Hopefully in the next like couple weeks because we got like shit to
couple
do.
weeks.
Bro, you know how much editing that is?
I don't think it'll take that much editing. I say by the end of this week.
All right.
Next week.
We'll
I
try.
mean.
We'll try. But yeah, so that's gonna be coming, and we'll have more updates and shit like that on how we're gonna go forward. I am motivated as fuck.
You're motivated
You
as
are
fuck?
motivated?
Yeah.
Damn.
To like get a lot of shit done. And as time goes, we'll do that, and we'll let you know about it. And with that being said, we're gonna go and wrap this up.
Visit the website eastparkent.com for new episodes. You can find
you're gonna
us
have to
on
like you're gonna be
Instagram.
binging here in a second. Like
Yeah.
there's gonna be a
definitely.
hard little binge because whatever
We're about
happened
to
with the
upload.
episodes, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Um,
dope. We'll drop like, what is it, 4 episodes at once?
Something
3
like 4 episodes.
at
Yeah,
once?
yeah, and like I don't know.
Basically.
It'll be nice. It's
Yeah,
gonna be nice for them.
definitely.
Yeah.
On a little binge with them. Maybe they're going on their own road trip and they can have something to listen to.
Definitely. But yeah, check us out on all platforms. Listen to our shit. Catch up on episodes.
Subscribe, rate, follow.
Subscribe,
Like,
rate, follow.
Yeah,
Chad says it best.
yeah, right. And with that being said, that's Zaylee. That's Sadie. My name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
And the not so bad Chad. Peace out, guys.
Sadie says goodbye.
I wish we can get him to like bark.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
She's scared of the mic.
Nothing.
Zaylee's over here like, yo, give me some attention. All right, guys. We're out of here.
Bella, take it away.
Bella. Bella! Woo!
Take it away.
Take it away. Take it away, Zaylee. No, Zaylee, take it away.
Zaylee, take it away.